Hi and welcome, I am Helle from Game for Life PG, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of Heat Heavy Rain. This is an expansion to Heat, so you need the base game to play this expansion. But let's have a look at what you get with this expansion. So this is the backside, so it adds one more player. It will take about an hour to play, and for the ages 10 plus. Let's have a look what we have inside. So we have rules for the game. So that is actually just 2 or maybe 3 pages, right, with a front page. So this is the flooded spaces, chicanes, and then aggressive legends. Oh, super cool symbol. So we have a super cool. And then one more thing for the championship system. So we are going to get an orange player. So the player mat for the orange player. And then you're going to get Japan. So we're going to get a map for Japan. A map for Japan, and then I will fold this out in a moment. Let's just take a look at what we have here. So we have our cool car and also our gear, but this you will have room for in your base game. There are room for 2 more cars and 2 more gears. Otherwise you could add it here, but this one you can add in the normal game. Then we have more scoring sheets, and we have cards. So we have a new racetrack. So that is Japan, I think. And then we have a racetrack for Mexico. And then we have the cards for the orange player. So you're going to have the start card where you have a 0, 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3s, 3 4s, and then a 5, and then the heat. So that is the start set for the orange player. And then we have more of these, and then more heat cards, and then ecosystem. So that is this different kind of cooling, I think. This one has 2 drops, right? So that is more cooling. And this one has cooling and something else, and then speed. Yeah, so this is different upgrade cards. You can get. And then this one, going global, in the press corner. So that is the Japanese side. Then we have for French, turbulent winds. And then we have for Mexico, chicanes for increased safety. And then we have the sudden heavy rain delays race. So that was the last one. So that is all the cards you're going to get with this expansion. So let's take a look at the board. So here we have the Japanese side of the new board, and when we look at this we can see we have water spaces. So this is a new thing they have added, heavy rain. And this means that if you want to gear down, I just sneak peeked in the rules. If you want to gear down, it will cost you 1 heat. So you can't for free gear down 1 space. So if you want to gear down 2 times, then you need to use 2 heat, 1 for each time you gear down when if you start your turn in a water space. Then they have this chicanes, which will affect all these spaces here. So when you place a token there, a sector token of the chicane, then it's going to affect all these spaces when you have this down. That is the new things they have added to this board. And this is going to be interesting to see how it will affect you when you really have to be careful. But I think you start with 7 heat on this mat here. Yeah, let's take a look at the other side. And on the other side we have Mexico, or we have a really long stretch here. But then we have this blue chicane, and this is going all this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. You have 7 spaces with this chicane. And down here we have 3 spaces. So there are 2 of these special chicanes. But that is the Mexico board. So that is all you're going to get with this expansion. 2 new boards, some different things added, where you have the flood spaces, you have the chicanes, then you have an aggressive legend, so you can make it even harder when you play against them. And then we have the super cool symbol we saw on some of the cards. But this is great. More maps, and then you can play with up to 7 players now. So I guess you can play the solo version where you're going to play with 7 cards, because you can have the first 6 ones and then you just need to be orange. Then you can have 7 cards on the road when you play. I think I have to make a solo playthrough with I think I will do the Japanese side, because then you had both this one and you had the water spaces, the heavy rain. But that was my look at this new expansion to Heat. Thanks for watching.